members of Donald Trump's own party, MAGA Republicans, and business people who previously supported Donald Trump are now panicking, most still in private, but some are going public with their concerns that Donald Trump's trade war against the world is going to cripple business, destroy the middle class, and frankly, destroy the American economy. The stock market right now is looking like a Trump meme stock. It goes up, it goes down, it goes down, it goes down, it goes up, showing instability, volatility that we frankly have never seen before. Donald Trump posting the following. Alert from Trump. This is actually an email that he's sending to his supporters. Alert from Trump. Don't be a panickin'. Don't be a panickin'. All in caps, exclamation point. Definition from Trump Dictionary. Panicking. Panickin'. A new party based on weak and stupid people. Don't be stupid. Donald Trump says, well, this from the New York Times this morning. Oil executives who supported Donald Trump are refraining from publicly criticizing Donald Trump or his tariffs because they want to get into his good graces, but privately they are terrified. This is what it says. Eager to stay in Trump's good graces, oil executives have refrained from publicly criticizing him, but privately some are worried. I have never felt more uncertainty about our business in my entire 40-plus year career. It's interesting to note that under former President Biden, America was energy independent for the first time. There was actually more drilling under former President Biden's administration than the first Trump administration. The industries were doing good, but boy, they did not fear attacking him in public. But someone like Donald Trump, who is an authoritarian, who runs an authoritarian regime, that's when they're afraid to speak up. That's how authoritarian regimes are formed. Complicity, kissing the ring, subservience by people like those who I just read. How about this one from Politico? The opposite of what Americans voted for. Market turmoil causes Trump backlash. With markets in chaos as a result of Trump tariffs, Donald Trump is facing the most sustained criticism of his term within the GOP. From Stephen Moore. It's a question of what the pain threshold for the American people and the Republican voters. We've all lost a lot of money. Just think about where we're Overton window right now. We're talking about how much pain will Americans be okay with? Let's inflict pain. What's that perfect threshold of pain where there's suffering, but not too much suffering? Really, this from the person who said that on day one, everything was going to be great, peace in Ukraine, everybody was going to get rich, housing was going to be more affordable, it was going to be incredible. No, that's not what we're seeing right now. One of the things that we've learned about as well, that MAGA Republican Senator from North Carolina, Tom Tillis, told the top U.S. Trade Representative Greer, whose throat do I get to choke if this proves to be wrong? That's from a MAGA Republican right there. MAGA Republican Rand Paul of Kentucky was on CNBC this morning, and he said, you know, what Trump's talking about with tariffs is just false, like Trump's lying. I can't support this fallacy. Here, play this clip.
I want to cut spending. I want to balance the budget. I support so many things, but I can't support a fallacy that is going to make us lose our wealth. I have a retirement account too. I want my retirement account to stay there, and I think tariffs is going to decimate it.
Here's Rand Paul again.
You are maybe getting some support and some praise from Democrats, but the support and praise from Republicans, you're saying that you're getting it, but these are individuals that you don't even want to be on the record for saying that. Is that fair to say?
It's a quiet whisper, and people come up to me in the hall. You know how in Atlas Shrugged, they would come up and say, who is John Galt? They whisper in my ear, free trade is good. Keep going, keep going. But they don't want to say it because of the politics of it. And look, when I put free trade articles on my Twitter account, I get mobbed. I mean, I get what they call ratioed. I get more comments than likes, which they say isn't good. But we have to have this debate, and people have to understand that trade is between individuals, not countries, and it's a false accounting. So I'm committed to this. I'll keep talking about it. And there's one graph, if you look at it, and it has trade. Trade for the last 70 years went up exponentially, international trade, but so did GDP per capita. We get wealthy with trade, not without trade. It's such a fundamental debate that it's worth having.
Here's Rand Paul saying, look, what Trump's saying about Canada is just false. There is not some 270% tariff on dairy product. It's just false. It's just a lie. There's nothing accurate about it. Play this clip.
We have to start from talking about the truth. One of the things they say with Canada is, oh, there's a 270% tariff on dairy products going from the U.S. into Canada. Well, you know what the real tariff is? Zero. That's a big difference between what the truth is. So there's a certain amount of goods, dairy goods, that go to Canada every year, and they go at 0%. If we exceed a certain amount, there's this ridiculous 270% tariff, but we've never encountered it. And the USMC renegotiated it and raised the level that's under zero. Trump should be congratulated for USMC raising the amount of dairy that goes in at zero. But we have to have an honest debate. We can't go around saying that there's a 270% tariff when that's not really the truth.
Our friend, Democratic Congress member Ro Khanna, then went on CNBC, and he talked about how Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, loves to live in the 19th century, because that's when he and Donald Trump say everything was amazing in the 19th century. They said America was the richest in the 19th century. He goes, maybe you want to focus on 21st century production. Here, play this clip.
I mean, Lutnick, I don't like picking on people, but he was on TV on Sunday saying that by having these tariffs, we're going to be doing more screwing and assembling of screws of the iPhone. And today, I'd love Howard Lutnick to come to my district because, look, the screws and the assemblies of screws are like 0.3% of the iPhone's cost. You have the display, you have RAM memory, you have the camera. And I know Lutnick loves 19th century policies, but he should understand 21st century production. So he'd be a great start. And put in someone, there are a lot of people, they're Republicans. Hey, Kernan would be good. I don't know. I'm sure Joe isn't for all these tariffs. And so bring someone in who's going to have some common sense.
As we speak right now, too, you have kind of a civil war within Trump's cabinet or Trump's shadow cabinet, I should say, where you have Elon Musk attacking Peter Navarro, Donald Trump's kind of top economic trade advisor. You have Elon Musk saying Trump trade advisor Navarro, the one who is who's leading the charge here on the tariffs, is an idiot and a moron. And then you have Navarro saying that Musk is a moron. So they're going back and forth on that. This is a headline from Bloomberg from yesterday. The best case scenario economists are saying right now could be stagflation. By the way, when they say stagflation is the best case scenario, what they mean is that the worst case scenario is now not just recession, but great recession or depression caused by what Donald Trump is doing. Stagflation is shrinking GDP, contracting GDP, and high inflation. The president's attack on free trade is truly extraordinary in scope. The impact will be devastating. Over the next 6 months, annualized inflation will likely climb to nearly 5%. So which one of Trump's economic advisors is admitting that they came up with the false tariff formula, the bogus tariff formula that used trade deficits as a construct of a claim that this is what the U.S. was being tariffed by countries, and then even misapplied that fake formula? Trump's economic advisors are saying not it. Nick Timeros reports when asked about who came up with the formula to calculate different countries' tariff rates. Scott Bessent, Trump's Treasury Secretary, Tuesday said, I wasn't involved in the calculations. Then you have other people saying we weren't involved in the calculations. So nobody admitting that they were involved in the calculations. By the way, can we just take a look at this chart that Matthew Iglesias posted right here? He goes, every Monday, I check to see if with all of this insanity going on, is there any reduction in federal spending taking place at all? any reduction at all. No, in fact, there's more federal spending right now. After all that Doge is doing, after all of this chaos, is there less federal spending? Are they reining the spending in like they claim? Nope, not happening. Well, so where is the money going? Well, Elon Musk's SpaceX just landed a $5.92 billion contract with the Pentagon for a Space Force rocket launch, the largest contract among the three firms who secured deals. You know the other firm that secured a deal? If you guessed Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin, bing, 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 you would be right. So Bezos and Musk getting massive multi-billion-dollar government contracts. And this is on top of Elon Musk getting awarded other government contracts by the FAA right there. Right? I mean, just right in our face, right in our face, that corruption. It is truly, I would say unbelievable, but sadly it is very, very believable. Right now. So there you have it, folks. We'll keep you posted on more as we learn more throughout the day. Hit subscribe. We'll get to 5 million subscribers here. Thank you for subscribing, and we'll keep you posted.
Love this video? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch and help us blow past 1 million followers.